Hello everyone, this is Katie. I am going to be discussing the newest edition of MLA style, which is the 9th edition, and making sure that we all understand and know how to use it. So let's get started. So our first thing that we want to cover is what exactly is MLA and why you would ever want to use it. So what is MLA? MLA is a style guideline made by the Modern Language Association that deals with grammar, writing styling, as in like how you do commas and other sort of punctuation and word choice, document format, and research accreditation. So there are some key phrases that we're going to be going over throughout this presentation series, and this is just to introduce them to you, that we're going to be learning about in-text citation, works cited, elements, and containers. And those are some of the key words that MLA uses to describe and discuss how they use their citation methods. So why we would want to use it is that it is basically like a publication style. So if you want to publish within the humanities, you are probably going to be using MLA style to some degree in order to cite your sources or format your paper or utilize specific grammar aspects of English in your paper. So other reasons why you're going to be wanting to use MLA is that it does help within its theory and guidelines for helping students and others create well-rounded documents by showing them what is acceptable in research, what to look for to have a legitimate source, and how to then use the information you have in that source to put into your paper so that you can have backing whenever you're making claims in your own research. But finally, we need to give credit where credit is due. This is important for not only plagiarism, which you will have plenty of experience trying to avoid in college, but also when it comes to copyright laws. When you have any amount of work that you're dealing with that was made by someone else that you're incorporating into your own work, there are limits and laws that go with that to maintain the legal right to ideas. So this is what MLA also helps make sure that you aren't breaking the rules for. Who uses MLA is people who work and study in the humanities. So, your writers, your English people who are doing literary studies are generally going to be doing MLA work. So this just kind of goes over the phrases and terms that we're going to be covering in this presentation that are going to be really important for you to understand in order to know MLA. So the first one is format, and when we say that, we're talking about the document layout, like what type of heading does it have? Is there a title page? Is it going to be double-spaced? Does it have a specific font? All of those things are a part of the format. In-text citation, that is when you are marking ideas within your paper according to who they belong to. Citation is when is the act of giving credit to a source. So it's like an action, but it's also a thing. So it's a verb and a noun. When it's a noun and it is a thing, it is a specific list of information that was put together about a source in order to tell people who, where, why, and how that source came from. An element is the information, individual parts of information that are part of a citation. The container is what MLA calls like the imaginary box that holds all the elements in it. So the elements are the small parts, kind of like atoms, and your container is like the molecule that brought it all together. That might be a weird analogy to have, but we're going with it. Works cited refers to the list of references, which are citations in MLA, at the end of your paper. So anytime you have ideas that are used by someone else in your paper, you will need to list where those ideas came from at the end of your paper in your works cited page. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to be back with the formatting aspect of MLA, and we will talk then.